I want to speak to a couple things on trading here, just as I'm driving along, reflecting on today's session. I think there's some serious power in two things. I think simplifying not just your strategy, but your process. And I think it's three things. So simplification, process focused, but we hear that a lot, but I'm talking like, what is your job in this trading role? What is my job that morning? And then routine. So I want to talk about these couple things. If you start from the beginning of the morning, I've noticed, so my alarm goes off in the morning, whatever, 6 a.m. PST. I want to be sitting down by 6:35. I know that sounds tight, but I got a busy life and sleep's important. So 6 a.m., two things can happen. If I jump out of bed, I got time to put in a quick HIIT workout or walk around outside and totally get my mindset in a different frame by the time I sit down to trade. Or I can pick up the phone. The second you click on some social media, it's game over, man. I'm going to kill 15 minutes. Now it's too late and if I set the alarm even earlier, I'll kill even more time. So just honestly, I know this is about trading, but there's something to be said for that simple routine. What's the first objective in the morning? To get out of bed before touching the phone. Now I could still snooze and sleep, but just don't open the phone. Get out of bed. The alarm goes off. Give yourself 1 or 2 minutes of grace, if you will. Out. That's gonna totally change the trajectory of how I'm starting my morning and starting trading. All right, cool. Then again, you could have a routine and process of like, it depends where you're at, right? If you're someone who's not hitting the gym regularly, this is me. Start small. If you're doing nothing fitness-wise and moving your body, then you can only go up. So I'm committing to just walking around that block 10 minutes at 6 a.m. in the cold, fresh air. Every morning, it's just what I do. Cool. Then I show up to the trading desk. I'm talking about, again, keeping it simple. We've already talked in other videos about keeping the strategy simple. And again, I can't help but push back against some of the ICT methods that could work really good for some people. If they work for you, don't stop. But I know there's a lot of traders out there like me who don't like the complexity of ICT. They don't like I know you could simplify it, but the point is, we like really simple. Cool. So write out this process again. So moving on to what is your job. My job that morning, once I've shown up on time, check, with a good mindset, check that it's getting out of bed early enough to have a quick little workout or whatever it is. My job is to wait patiently for a trade. When I see the trade set up that I have predetermined I'm allowed to take, you could have 1 play, 5 plays, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, and you've committed, I take my 1 trade. My job is to show up, place a trade, and get out of there. Oh my goodness, if we just did that, if that was what most unprofitable traders just did, they would save so much money on blown account and capital. And I guarantee you they'd start passing accounts eventually. Now, you can have a horrible strategy, but if you just have even a somewhat half-decent strategy, this will work. The numbers will play out. If you had a 50-50, you'd be at least break even. Which, do you know how many traders are break even? Most are hemorrhaging money. Why? Emotions, greed, I can dig into it. And this is my whole philosophy of keeping it simple, of placing a trade and then closing the system. I'm not trying to boast, but I was not finding this stuff on YouTube. It was always about whatever stuff like managing trades. There's nothing wrong with that stuff, but there is a massive group of traders, probably most, who struggle with staying legit when they're in front of the charts. And so I think we got to push back. Oh, I'm getting flagged off by Home Depot. Oh, I see. Yeah, we just got to push against the idea of needing to stare at the screen, monitor your trades. Like, no, man. Get in, get out, set your profit, set your stop loss, and get out of there. Don't look at it. I think you can agree, if you watch the trades, does it, yes or no, does it not provoke excitement when it's a winning trade, fear and anxiety when it's going against you? Yes. Those aren't good things. You might be good for a month or 2 months, 6 months, and then those emotions get you and you make a boneheaded move, okay? So anyways, that's my pitch for today. I think it could really help. Routine, process, keep it simple, keep showing up. The numbers will work out. I'm going to say it again. 60% win rate, 1-to-1 R. That is not an unrealistic statistic, okay? If one trade a day, 1% risk, 60% win rate is a 4% gain a month, okay? If you have $100 to your name or $50 to your name, you can open up a prop firm account. You can open up a prop firm account. If you got $60 to your name, you can open up a $6,000 account with a prop firm I trade with, Funded Next. Incredible prop firm. Links in the description to save you money and helps me out. 4% a month is it's a 1% is $60, so 120. It's $240 a month. You invest $60, you can make $240 USD a month, and then you get 80% of that. Okay, how about we scale it up one day? How about you do well on that for a little while? Scale up to a 200K account. $200,000 costs you $1,000. 4% is $8,000. 4% a month is $8,000 on that. That is no freaking joke. And what does it require? Again, because this is all talk and sounds nice, but if you can't stick with it, and you have to ask why can't you stick with it? You could narrow all these things down. Is your strategy bad? Are you stressed? Are you overwhelmed? Whatever. Okay. I think, complexity is the enemy of execution. So I think if we can super simplify it and just really narrow in, what is my job? Backtest my strategy. Okay. There's all these parts to it, but mainly I need to show up. I need to place a trade, and I need to leave and let the rest play out. Show up, flip the coin once you've seen on the chart what you believe is a 60% chance, okay? And walk away. Let the numbers play out. Some months you'll be down 2%. Some months you're going to make 8%. Some months 2, 4, averages 4% a month. I am preaching to myself on this. I know I need these reminders all the time because life can be stressful, overwhelming, you name it. Trading can get stressful and you strategy hop and you start. No, if we can just focus on picking a strategy. If you can improve the strategy, great. But focusing on one strategy or a couple different plays, set and forget, keep it simple, and I think we could do really well. Okay, thanks so much. Peace out.